Good evening, live at 5. Here we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello, Annette. Oh, Annette, I'm going to get your fabric for you. In a minute. Hi. Hi, Rach. Hi, everyone. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Grace. I feel like I say the same names every single week. It's lovely. Hi, Carol. You were getting worried. Hi, Helen. Hello, hello. No problem at all. Hello, Maz. Shaquila. Hey. Oh, so nice to see so many of you. How are we all this week? Are we all well? This is an absolute side note. I've just straightened my hair for the first time with my new hair straighteners. And wow. They broke over a week ago, so I've been waiting for some new ones to come. I had my GHDs since 2006 and they broke, and I've just got a brand new pair of Cloud9 hair straighteners, and it's like, ooh. Hi, Sue, nice to see you again. Did I get my decorating done? Yes, I did. Thank you. I needed that day, to be honest. I needed it. And then we found out that the children are actually going to stay an extra night. So they're coming home tomorrow, and I just can't wait to hear what they think of the rooms, because unfortunately I won't be there because I'll be working. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Debbie. Just ate your dinner. Lovely. You're very welcome, Lynn. Thank you for your order. Oh, well, you've caught me live tonight. Lovely. Hey, Mary Ellen. Nice to see you. Mary Ellen has made some stunning dresses recently. Go check out Mary Ellen's She Sews Happiness on here. Her cinnamon daisy dresses that she's been making are beautiful. Hello, hello. Right then, shall we get stuck in, because we've got some gorgeous new arrivals this week. Also thank you to whoever said that they liked the colour of my sweatshirt. Thank you, it's very me. I made this on Wednesday afternoon, and yeah, really pleased with it because it just sewed up really fast. It's a Drew, by the way, in the longer length this time, so I thought I'd go with a longer one because my colour block Drew is in the shop window. But yeah, perfect for when you just want to feel comfy. So that's the organic soft sweat in grape. And last time it sold out so fast, I was just like, when that comes back in, I'm having some. So, hi Julie. Right, okay. Let's get stuck in. I am going to kick off with a couple of Alpine fleeces, which I just could not resist picking up this week. We just had a little delivery yesterday whilst I was not here, which was helpful, so I had to rush down to work to bring it all in. You have a matching purple Drew. Cool, let's hang out in our matching tops. And I've got some lovely goodies to show you, and we're going to start with these Alpine fleeces. Now, if you haven't seen Alpine fleece before, or you're not sure what it is, essentially it is a sweatshirt in fabric to the right side, and then the wrong side, or the other side, because you can choose which way around you want it, is like a very sort of short pile, fluffy, furry, fleecy fabric. And in short, it's very snuggly, it's very warm, it's very comfy. So I've got two colorways of this lovely floral. I'm just going to lift this up so you can see what is going on here. This is like an olive green on the base. I wanted to say like a dirty olive, but that doesn't sound very nice, does it? It's more of a sort of khaki tone to it. Very natural kind of mossy shade, and the fluffy side here, if I lift that up so you get an idea of the texture, is there. But very pretty with this nice very sort of spring feeling floral on it. I feel like these little daisy type flowers. You can't go wrong with a bit of that, can you? It doesn't tend to have huge amounts. Oh, it does have quite a bit of stretch actually for a sweatshirt. I take that back. It's quite bouncy. Hi Vicky, hi Beth. So yeah, it's just nice, isn't it? It's snuggly, it's soft. Deb's made garments with the same fabric before and it washes lovely. Oh, well, there we go. Yep, I am a fan of Alpine fleece. I made a pair of joggers in it at Christmas and it's just proper cosy, which we need because, let's be honest, spring's on the way, but it's still cold. And I don't know about you, but I guess UK life, warm jumpers, it's a year-round thing, isn't it? Even in summer, in the evenings, we need a snuggly layer. So, yeah. So that one is the floral Alpine fleece, and that's the green, the sort of olive green colourway. And then in the same floral design, we have got a black one with these lovely orange and yellow flowers. There we go. So slightly different sort of tones. There's actually a little bit of like a pinky lilac here, you can see. I'll show you that for scale. But yeah, aren't they nice? Can't go wrong with a bit of Alpine. Oh, and that one is black on the inside, which I think that's one of the things I really like with the Alpine fleeces, because often when you get, say, a regular, like brushed back sweatshirt, you get the white on the inside, whereas this is nice because the inside is as nice, if that makes sense. And say if you're making a hood, you know, you don't necessarily need to line it because the wrong side looks nice looking out. If you were making something like a dressing gown, that would be lovely because when it's turned back and you've got visible facings, they'd pop out nicely. Or say if you're making a sweatshirt or you want to turn up the cuffs, just turn them up, even on the legs, you've got that fluffy side showing and it coordinates beautifully. Carol was glad of her Juno pyjamas in cotton jersey the other day. Oh, good. Have you got them sewn up? You will definitely be needing cosy pyjamas at the moment. Okay, let's move you out of the way. Hello. Hello, Kirsty. Right. Okay. So, the subject of today's email is what I'm about to show you now. So we have got these beautiful Twill Ponte Roma fabrics. Now I've had my eye on these for quite a little while now. I first saw the samples before Christmas and I was like, oh, that's a job I'm going to leave for the new year. They will go down well. And then one thing and another, we've got halfway through February and I still hadn't had a chance to get them in, but they are here now and we've got a lovely little selection of colours. I've gone for quite a decent range of colours here and we'll see which ones you like best. I'll be honest, I could not choose. So, what is it? Ponte Roma is what we would call a stable knit fabric. It doesn't generally have massive amounts of stretch. However, this does have a good amount of stretch in it, but it's, how can I describe working with Ponte? It's more of a medium weight knit. It's heavier than you would find a regular cotton jersey to be, and it generally has a bit more structure. Things to look for when you're looking for a good quality Ponte Roma are having a higher viscose content. These ones have 67% viscose, which is actually really good. The cheaper ones tend to be made with more polyester. And these ones are sort of featuring, I'm hoping this is going to show up on camera because it is quite subtle. They have a twill weave to the right side and the wrong side. So you can see, hopefully you can see that twill on there. Hi Nikki, congratulations. Can please everybody please congratulate Nikki for getting engaged last week. Very, very excited for her. We're going to be planning a Stitches wedding and hen party, I hope. So anyway, back to the Pontes. So we've got this twill weave here, which just gives it even further structure. And what's lovely about these, they've got a really nice amount of body, but they still hang and drape nicely. And we've got 40% stretch in this lovely fabric. So they are absolutely ideal for bottom weights. So things like trousers, and skirts and dresses and suits. They've got that really good body to them, but plenty of stretch. So there we go. All the congratulations for Nikki and the captain. I may have got a little bit excited when I saw that news. Right, okay, so back to Ponte Roma. Don't take your eyes off the prize, guys. Keep looking at the fabric. Just because she's got a massive rock on her finger. So yeah, I think these are fabulous, and you could use them for sewing up any sort of trouser pattern, and you could be using them for woven patterns. It doesn't matter that they have stretching. Would they be good for yoga trousers? Possibly. I would think, like, if you were doing yoga, you would want a really good stretch percentage, wouldn't you? Whether they wouldn't have as much stretch as, say, the activewear fabrics. They do stretch both ways, actually, now you come to think of it. So that is your vertical, and that's your horizontal. A bit more in the horizontal. Ponte pants, yeah. I like that. If you were doing yoga trousers, you definitely need a gusset. We should have a bingo. We should definitely like have a drinking game bingo for Live at 5 and see if we can get gusset on the board. Anyway, so this is the ecru colourway, which I think would be lovely when we're thinking about sort of summer, like trousers, something wide leg with a lovely turn up. Just really nice. I just keep thinking of pleat front trousers. Would just be fab, and it's very soft on the inside as well, so a really lovely weight, and I think these are going to be very popular. I notice a few of you have already put your orders in today. I think the black and the navy in particular have been getting a little bit of love. You'll have to guess which is my favourite colour, and I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, the gussets are back. Yes, Emma, a jumpsuit would be stunning. Did your zip turn up, by the way? Very good. Okay, this is the olive. This is not a dirty olive. This is a nice clean olive, straight from the Mediterranean. There is not as much of this one available. I did get an email from the supplier saying, "Oh, I'm really sorry, we don't have Rich." We don't have a full roll of this, so I think I only got about 8 meters. Did you miss Gusset Gate range? Because it got out of hand, and that's the last time I'm going to talk about it. Okay. Olive is lovely. Oh good, I am pleased, Emma. You can get cracking now. So I just think it's gorgeous. Very sort of springy, fresh colour, that one. It's a bit like the fresh leaves on the trees, which we will be seeing very soon. Won't be seeing them here for a while. I always notice that when we go to visit family up in Lancashire, that as soon as we get up there, like the trees are further on than they are here. We seem to be a bit behind with springing. I always recall when I went to do the London Marathon and we drove down to London, it was like all the leaves were on the trees, and at home it was still pure winter. I still can't get my head around that. It's just like a different world. Okay, this one is my favourite. And this is the camel, because I just feel this is such a classic colour. I tell you what else these would be nice for. They would be nice for a like a nice jacket, even maybe like a sort of a loose cardigan that you could put over something. They would work well for that as well. And for tops. Things like the Tilly and the Buttons Cocoa would work well. Just be a nice sort of solid top. Okay, so we've got camel here. Very lovely indeed. Really do like, I just think trousers in that. Tropical South. Year-round, we do have year-round seagulls. Is that supposed to be positive? They are a nightmare. They are an absolute nightmare, and they nest on the roofs of all the shops in town. And yeah, it's not so bad at the moment, but when they start with the chicks, woo, seagulls everywhere, and they can get quite aggressive. And like a lot of the chicks just get abandoned and things as well. It's really sad. But yeah, there was one tapping on the door the other day. Cortigan, that's the correct word, yeah. Elaine, yes, it is Ponte Roma, and it's Ponte Roma with a twill weave, so it's got a little bit more body to it. It's really beautiful. Could I do the Mitchell trousers in that? Yeah, absolutely. I think you would just need to sort of be mindful that the stretch may affect the sizing a little. But if you're doing things like your waistband and you interface them, it will sort of eliminate some of that to an extent. So it's just being mindful of, if you're using a stretch for a woven pattern, that you may get a little bit extra give. If you are wanting something very sort of solid and supportive, very good, Lynn, you know, a woven may be more appropriate, but if you want something comfy that gives, because I have noticed, being a bit of an avid TikTok user, that there's a lot of stretchy sort of Ponte trousers being sold on there at the moment, and I keep looking at them and thinking, oh, just pants, aren't they? I mean, you could maybe even sort of eliminate the zip if you didn't take the stretch out of the waistband. You know, you could. Yeah, that's food for thought. Sarah loves seagulls. Well, we know who to send out when we get one in the shop, don't we, Sarah? Seagull wants alterations. If everybody that likes the sound of the seagulls, I'm presuming, does not live near the sea, because it gets really annoying. But they do squawk really loud as well. Oh, okay. We're completely digressing from anything fabric here, aren't we? Okay. Next we have charcoal grey mélange. Love that word. So as you can see, it is a bit mixed up and mild, but a lovely sort of classic grey. Not that exciting. They can't ice skate. I wondered if you would mention the ice skating seagulls. Sue and I were once in the old shop, and it was a very icy day, and people were literally sliding down the street, and we watched a seagull attempt to land on a bin, and it slipped off, and we were just dumbfounded because we'd never seen a seagull slip over. It was just the funniest thing. We sort of looked at each other like, what just happened? You're in Portsmouth and you hate them. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it, Lynn. They're kind of cute if you're on holiday. It's not cute. And not cute if they're stealing your food. And there's always children screaming up and down the street because they've got the Greggs sausage rolls or the burgers nicked out of their hands. Carol, you're a bit late to the party. Oh, I'm glad you think it's a party. You have missed some lovely new Alpine fleece. And we are currently looking at Ponte Romas with a twill. So twill Ponte Romas. Oh, and Nikki's got engaged. But other than that, we're all good. You're hoping to make the holly top with French terry. Ooh, which is the holly top? Don't think I've seen that one before. Sarah, you're just the odd one out, but we love you. Anybody got pattern recommendations for wide leg pull-on pants with a wide-ish leg for Ponte? What's that cashmerette one? I'm going to let the comments section do its work here. Yeah, Pattern Emporium will be a good shout. Okay, so just to round these ones off, we have got navy blue. I'm not gonna linger on that because you know what's going on there. And finally, we have good old solid black. Walk boldly. Ooh. Oh, look at these. You lot are amazing. I don't even need to do my job. You guys can do it for me. That's fine. Lovely. Some really good options there. Avalon pant by Tessuti. Great. Okay, so I hope you like those. I am really, really excited about those. I think they're going to be good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you all make with them. Okay, let's have a little bit of tea, and then I will show you some denim. Susie's got the cake in the oven for tomorrow. What are you making, Suze? She's trying to make cakes that will tempt me off my diet. Oh! Yum, yum, yum. Oh, okay. Oh, hope you're okay. We don't need sad weeks. Okie doke, this is a massive roll of denim. Kirsty, get booked in. Come tomorrow. Nikki. Please choose Nessa. Right, okay. Let's get back on track. This massive roll of denim is brand new, and it is 11.7 ounce denim. That doesn't really mean a great deal. There is, Kirsty, yeah, you come along. That probably doesn't mean a great deal to you if I just say it's 11.7 ounces. So generally speaking, the higher the number and the sort of weight, the ounces of denim, the heavier it is. Makes sense, right? So, you know, the more it weighs, the heavier it is. However, there is a vast difference between this 11.7 ounce denim that I have and the 12 ounce denim that I already have on the shelf. And I am going to presume that a lot of that is just down to the finishing and maybe the way that it's woven. But I ordered this sort of under the impression that it was going to be like quite thick, quite rigid for... I'm just getting too distracted by the comments. For things like jeans, which this is absolutely fine for jeans, but it's really not thick, not like my Levi's that I wear. It's not that kind of weight. It will be fine for jeans, but it's just softer and has more drape than I anticipated, and it's lovely. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely, but I think it's a bit more versatile than I gave it credit for. So this is the lighter of the... Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry. What a shame. Okay, this is the lighter of the two colours. And as you can see there, it does drape really beautifully. So I think that this would be lovely for the Aspen. Maybe a touch on the heavier side than anticipated, but it's very versatile. It's going to be nice for skirts, for trousers, for shorts, for jackets, for pinafores. It's just a very good medium weight denim. I feel like, I don't know how you would get hold of a really stiff denim at this stage, because this is the heaviest that I could find with this particular supplier. I have pre-washed 2 meters of this and have every intention of making the Stylark Stevie jacket is what I have downloaded. So that's what I'm going to be sewing up in this one. Megan, I just saw your comment pop up. Lighter weight denim for the Lovisa dress. That's the one that's got... Yeah, I think this would work. I think it would. I think it would be nice for the Aspen. I also equally think it would be nice for other things. I also looked at the Stylark Tommy jeans skirt as well. However, I've just finished sewing a Tilly and the Buttons Cleo pinafore in a denim that I had in stock last year, and it's very, very similar to that. So I'll go and grab that and I'll show you what it's like made up. It's getting a bit like show and tell, this. So... My goodness me, there's a lot of drama going on in these comments this evening, isn't there? What a lovely community we've got, though. All the love getting shared around here. What a fab bunch you all are. So this is Diana, and Diana is wearing my Cleo, and it's a very, very similar denim. It's like suspiciously similar. even though they purport to be different. Hi. So you can see that it's got enough structure to make a more sort of medium weight garment with a bit of coverage. God, I enjoyed sewing this. It was just a pleasure from start to finish. You know, when it just goes right. And yeah, it just worked out nicely, and the top stitching was just so much fun. I actually really love denim top stitching. It's just one of those things that gives me a lot of dopamine, like a lot. I would say for context, I feel like I'm not getting my point over very well here because it's very hard to describe, and this is why fabric shops are so good, because you can come in and grab it. I would say for context, it is of similar thickness to the Fabric Godmother denims that we've had in stock recently, if that helps sort of contextualize it a little. So we've got quite a lot of this one, and my initial thought was to maybe do a purple package, which was why I was kind of asking questions about denims on my stories last week, and I got a lot of responses about jackets, so we'll take it and see. However, I know a few of you had asked last week about denim that may be suitable for the Aspen dress, and I figured, well, let's just pop it in stock, and if there's some left to do some kits with, then we'll just kind of play it by ear, as they say. So that's the lighter of the two colours. This is my workout for today. This is a 50-metre roll of denim if you've ever needed to see what one looks like. And this is the darker of the two colours. It's more of like a mid-wash, so not a deep indigo, but just a lovely, oh, it looks nice with that purple, doesn't it? Yeah, so, so maybe I should make the jean skirt out of that one. What do we think? Do the jacket out of one. Susie, this colour is very similar to your 8-ounce denim, actually. You can see it tomorrow. But yeah. So there we go, some new denims for you there. But I figured I would go large this time and get some big rolls. Looks really wide. Yeah, 155 centimetres. I am 5'5" for reference, so you get the idea of the width. But they are on the website now. And finally, I just had a little bag. I was playing around the other day when I finished this. Pop a little bag on her. Cute. You're welcome, Megan. I hope that helps. Finally, I forgot to add this. Forgot to add this to the website a couple of weeks ago. So this is just a bit random, but this is a roll of waxed cotton, and I'd put it to one side out of the delivery and forgotten about it. And I noticed it the other day and I was like, oh heck, I've never added that to the website. So lovely for your bag making and your coats. This is going to be water resistant. It is waxy. It feels it. It is actually a navy blue, very deep kind of black navy kind of shade. So just thought I would mention that. 100% cotton, ready to go. Did I get my daughter's room painted? I did indeed. Both children's rooms are decorated, but she doesn't know. She wasn't expecting hers to be done, so I'm really excited to see what she thinks of it. And she, without a word of a lie, it's this colour. It's really, really green. Because she said, I want a green bedroom. And I was like, what kind of green? Like a sage? She's like, no, green, like leaves in the forest green. So we looked through some paint swatches and she chose a colour just like this. So it was a pretty intense painting experience. And in my son's room, we've done him a black wall for like where his gaming stuff goes. So I've done some like really like colourful paintwork this week. I've never painted with black before. And when you pour the paint out and when you look at it in the tub, it's navy. And I opened it and I was like, trust the process here. But yeah, very navy blue when it goes on. And you didn't ask for that information, but you got it anyway. So there you go. That is the nature of Live at 5. I'm going to get Annette's fabric before I forget, but I need to remember where I've put it. Because I can't see it offhand. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. I've been meaning to show Annette this for a couple of weeks now, bless her. What a load of rubbish I am. Right, so this is the Ivory Herringbone Twill, I think. Stretch cotton, yep. So it's ivory. I'm going to show that up a little bit closer for you, Annette. So you can kind of see, I'm hoping you can see the lines on it, but it's very difficult to make out the sort of vertical. It's got a very, very subtly embossed vertical stripe with a little herringbone pattern on it. Lovely ivory shade. Similar in weight to maybe like a cotton canvas, perhaps a touch lighter, and just a touch of give. So not stretchy, just a touch of give. It's like that 2% type kind of elastane. Is it a jeans type? It's not as heavy or as thick as a jeans type. Maybe if you were thinking like a bull denim, like an uncoloured denim. Bye, Michelle. Yeah, not really so much like that. More like one of the heaviest sateen, like a cotton sateen, like a stretch cotton, like that really. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Are you thinking for trousers? I think we'd have to assess the opacity. It's pretty good. But there you go. Yes, it's not the lightest of lightweight, but it's not, for example, the Twill Ponte Roma that I've just shown you is a bit thicker. Nice for a classic shirt. Maybe it would be, I would say it'd be a little bit heavy for a shirt. Maybe it's somewhere in between a shirt and like a char jacket kind of a weight. It's not, yeah, it would be a nice stiff shirt. I hope that helps. I'm sorry if that doesn't clarify, but just let me know if you want a little sample or anything, and I can always pop you on in with your next order. Okay, right, summer trousers. Possibly, yeah. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not. You got nodding. I do that when I'm on the phone, like nodding or pointing, and it's like the other person cannot see. Right, I think we have chatted enough this evening. It is 5:30. I'm going to head off, have a nice quiet evening. We've got a beginners class in tomorrow. So we're going to initiate some new people into the wonderful world of sewing. They don't know what's lying ahead for them, do they? And we also have our social stitches upstairs. So that'll be nice to get everybody in, especially with the lovely cake. Sounds like lemon drizzle is taking place. So that's all good. What other news do I have for you? Oh, I've had well, it's not as bad as like Sarah's news, but my laptop has broken. Very, very distressed about that this morning when I went to go and start working on the weekly email, and I turned it on and the keyboard wouldn't work. And then when I did manage to get into it with an external keyboard, the screen looks like it's got water in it. I have no idea how, but it's a MacBook, so it's not cheap. And I've had it for about 5 years now. I'm just like, I can't afford to go and buy a new MacBook, so it's gone straight down to the repair shop down the street, and I'm just praying that it's something that they can sort out relatively inexpensively. So that means I've got to stay here now and edit this video for YouTube and get it uploading here, because I can't take it home and do it at home like I usually would. So again, information that you did not ask for, but once you get going, we can't stop. Right, everybody, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And get lots of stitching done. Take care, everybody. Happy sewing. Bye-bye.